For the first time in Southern Local history, the Southern Local Indians have a home field on campus. After years of playing in Sleenville or at the Columbiana County Career Center, the Indians have advantages that other schools have had for years.
Well, we don't have to put the kids on a bus to travel to Columbiana County Career Center. They can just walk 200 yards back here. It's available to the team all the time. Plus, we have the cages over in the wrestling room. So basically, by having it here, it just makes it a much more accommodating. And I think our kids appreciate it too. They don't have to travel as far.
The state-of-the-art hybrid field consists of a turf infield and grass outfield with modern drainage, reducing the impact of weather on the baseball schedule.
We're able to practice more days. We're able to get more games in, which is going to make our athletes better.
Having such amenities come at a cost. Thanks to a generous donation from a member from the community and funding through the school, the field was able to become a reality.
The field cost a little over $500,000 all told. $300,000 of that was donations. And the school I was at before, they built a new baseball field from scratch, and it cost approximately $200,000 to do that. So we got a turf field, which is on par or better than any field I've ever seen for the cost it would be for a regular high school to build a baseball field.
Mr. Cunningham sees the benefits of this field, not just for the baseball team, but also raising awareness, not just our baseball, but our district, and the great things that are going on at Southern Local.
So we can do some preseason activities. We can kind of showcase not only our field, but also our school and our students. So I think the whole idea of being able to play long after the season, like fall ball, earlier in the spring, gives us some opportunities to bring in some better talent. We had some universities, colleges that actually contacted us about possibly playing on our field as well. So it give our baseball players, the possibility to see higher level competition play. And I just think it's just all around a great environment for us.
In building a new baseball field, laying down the turf was only part of the project. A lot of smaller details needed to be addressed, even up to the days leading into the beginning of the season.
What we did is at the end, it was getting crunch time, so we had to build the dugouts. And so we had some board members, along with our coaches, our treasurer, football coaches, baseball, everybody chipped in and spent some time out there building the dugout.
The baseball field was opened in style with a victory over EOAC rival Latonia, including a no-hitter by Caleb Glover and Timmy West, kicked off by a ceremonial first pitch by Mr. Cunningham.
Exciting. I'm just glad and fortunate to be part of Southern Local. So to be part of that moment was a great thing. I was just glad I threw the ball over the plate and didn't hit the dirt.
Even though the Indians were able to play on the field, Mr. Shansky believes the next phase and the future improvements at the field will help finish the project.
We're talking about putting in a press box, because that's really important, because right now we have a kid that sits in the dugout, pushes the buttons for the scoreboard. So we'd like to get a press box where we can also announce batters. I think they would like to put some lights in the long run, and then we'll be able to actually rent out the facility to other schools that want to use it. We could actually play 2 to 3 games there a night because we have lights. And I think they're looking at more seats. And there's always room for an improvement of the ballpark. And I think mostly what they're talking about is putting in the press box, a concession stand, and maybe someday lights to light the place up.
For WSLS, this is Cam Grodhouse reporting.